I don't have a lighter. We could guys light our candle, but we have no lighter. And yeah. Welcome. Welcome. In German language you say willkommen. My German language is much better now. It's much better. Every day getting better. Pardon, I was thirsty. Whew. Today is my last day off. It's already 6 p.m. kinda. Today's a Friday. This video will go tomorrow, so Saturday. 3 p.m. afternoon Vienna time. And yeah, last day off. I did a lot of work today with our animal on our farm. We are building, like we did actually, it's done, just a feeder, like a kind of stable, small stable. We are getting 2 donkeys at Sunday, 2 baby donkeys, and we just made like a space in our stable for them, like we had those trunks, like, assemble like some stuff, fence around the wall. And we fed a lot of animals, then we fed ourselves. Now Letty just milking the goats, and I was like, hey, I go sit down. You need me more? And she was like, nope, but you can come after. And I'm like, all right. And I'm here. And what comes on my mind now, it's Tucker Carlson. Guys, this guy is just amazing. I mean, I'm 37 years old, so I'm not like kind of, I fall in love with you and now I'm your fan and I want your signature and t-shirt and whatever. Nope. I'm also sober. I'm not like, but he's great. I was listening to his podcast, like on his channel. I do not know the name of the podcast. Check it out, his YouTube channel, Tucker Carlson. And you can see there is like some podcast he is, and in the podcast what I was listening, there is something like Joe Rogan change the media forever or something like that. Something like Joe Rogan is there, and it's almost 2 hours, I guess. I don't remember. It just went so fast. Like when there is a really good podcast and really inspirative people who inspire you, this was one of them. This was a great podcast, and he's like, seems that he is a human being. He's not some joke. He's amazing. I love him. He's beautiful. He talks beautiful. I do not know him, but he speaks really, really beautiful, and I like that. In that podcast, I do not know his whole life. I might not agree with his whole all decisions what he made and will make and making now. I do not know. But in that podcast, I loved it. I really love it. Like the way he speaks, I agree, and it's beautiful. Yeah. It's just only more confused me, like when he's mentioning their drugs and being more rough and tough on like dealers and generally alcohol and all that stuff, like drugs, what he was mentioning in that podcast, that he really don't like it, and he would, especially like what he probably meant was more like a heroin and all that, like a heavy crazy stuff. Still today I saw his advertising on his Instagram. It's not a cigarettes, it's what is it? It contains nicotine. I don't do that. I do not smoke. I do not really drink alcohol. I don't do any nicotine, nothing. And it's like you put it here now, like in the mouth. I don't know exactly what's the name. I would have to look up. just look up on his Instagram account. There is like advertisement, not only one reel, there is like one, two, or multiple of them, I don't know, where he's advertising. One he has also with Mel Gibson. So this confused me kind of. I do not mind, it doesn't offend me, but it's like he is really like advertising like at least that. If he was do like, yeah, I mean Coca-Cola, like this is another drug with sugar, yeah, but it's not that obvious. I don't know, for me still it's just a Coca-Cola sweet drink because I love it and I'm not addicted to it. I drink it like 5 times a year, maybe 10 times, but that's all. So yeah, maybe I'm talking nonsense. It's just that it confused me a little bit because, you know, like nicotine cigarette, this thing what you put here with the tobacco inside and flavors like this, like to me is like very much like a cigarette thing. Yeah, because I had many friends, especially in Sweden when I was working in Sweden. Many people, I would say almost all the Swedish people what I met, they were using it. They love it, and maybe it is the best, like better than cigarettes. Yeah, it's just like, you know, nicotine is addictive, and that's what I kind of was confused that he did that, but it doesn't change my love towards him. He's amazing. The way he spoke there, and the way he's like, this is like a loving, falling in love, and you know how I hope my wife will not watch this. The way he speak about like searching and really digging for the truth and not letting anyone to convince about their truth, and really like wanted to know and see and go and go. When somebody told him do not, from CIA or FBI, I don't know, do not do like the podcast, do not do the interview, actually not podcast, interview with Putin, Vladimir Putin. And he just, well, when they told me that, I wanted to do it even more. So I feel it, yeah, like it's just, yeah, great. And now he is on X, like on his account, and many of his interviews and talks. I just gave him a follow. I subscribe him. I love it. I love this one. I love this kind of life, his life attitude. Is it the word? Like the way he's walking in the life. I love that. He's also a father. He has many kids. Me too. I don't have many. Hope one day. Yeah. He seems like a cool man, you know, cool human being generally, yeah. In my eyes, you know. But you let me know, please, down below in the comment section, what do you think about Tucker Carlson? Maybe I do not know him enough. Let me know. I'm really curious. What do you think about him? Maybe you know some cool podcast or like, you know, like interview he has done, and or like, do you have any, like, if you watch media and if you want to know like what's going on around, like, you know, politicians and not politicians and all that stuff, like where do you go? Like what do you visit? Is it a website, or do you have a particular person like the Tucker Carlson where you go for some news because you kind of expect that it's not gonna be a fake news? Like where would you go? Yeah, he is for me that. But let me know down below, like if you know, because when you want to watch something, you probably do not go, I don't know, on X with Roman Atwood or yoga with Adrian. You know, these are cool people, but definitely there is nothing about like what we talk about, like a news, like, you know, when you know something about the world. So where do you go? Let me know down below in the comment section below, guys. I do it short today because I forgot I have to pick up my daughter also, and I have to be there earlier than I thought. But when you let me know, I will definitely answer you. So down below in the comment section below, down below in the comment section below. Have a sweet evening or morning or afternoon, noon, before noon. See ya.